Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, so right now you're looking at your thumbnail. Yes, and you see Unmasking Lisa Hanna, the truth behind her disregard for Jamaican babies' lives. Yes, and you'll be like, where are you going with this? Well, we have done a video about her before in which she had wrote an article in the Jamaica Observer, making excuse of murderers, saying that that was after Philip Palwell baby and the baby mama was killed, and Lisa Hanna had written an article in the Jamaican Observer stating that killers in Jamaica, they have mental problems. And I'm like, wow, okay. On all of us as black people except Lisa Hanna, we are descendants of slaves. Yes, all of us. Except Lisa Hanna. Lisa Hanna is 100% Indian. Her ancestors were slaves on the island of Jamaica. Her parents, her ancestors, they came from India. So you understand. So she's not of any slave genes in her. She might have from the caste system in India. We don't know, because in India they have their own kind of social order, and it's all about your use. So if you're black, your curse and all, I don't know how them come by all of them things there, you understand? But the Indian people who are from India, they don't like when black people know these things, that they're racist too. Everybody know one like black people, So yes, and most of you don't even know that there's a caste system. That's why even in Jamaica, the same Indians that are there that live in Jamaica, most of them, they don't like black people. And the worst thing that their sons or their daughter can do is talk to somebody who is black. Trust me, most of them, they don't like us as much as they live in their family came from India because they were suffering there, and they came there and they make better for themselves, and their children's lives have been better. They do not want their children to, indulge in an intimate relationship with black people. But, and it's just a fact. So, the PMP LGBTQ plus is a criminal organization. It's not and operates as a political party, in which we know political parties are normally, in the world, they normally fix social problems, the problems of the people, crying out to the leaders that they need some change and they need some help. No, this PMP party, this PMP LGBTQ plus criminal act, they don't do that. They do whatever the criminals want. So that's why they water down the murder law because of Zeeks. That's the information that we had received. That's me. I tell you, hey, look here, we have some real good special branch detective who follow the Jamaica Young Police channel. Yes. So it was after Zeeks was convicted for the double murder. So it's not like, so we must applaud whoever is behind broadcasting what is going on in Parliament for us to see what is happening. So it cannot be hidden from the Jamaican people anymore. Where you go to your bed and wake up and there's a new law and you don't even know about it until maybe you get yourself in some problem. Yeah, so you understand. So we want to take you, to let you, with Lisa Hanna. So, Lisa Hanna, she has been one of the proponents for, for these criminals, murderers, making excuse of them and we know excuse our lies. So, in Jamaica, accountability for crimes is being undermined, yes, by the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization pretending to be a political party. So a prominent political party, it's actively supporting and protecting killers within the country. Jamaica is an island, but them call it country. So the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is not only the author and creator of these criminal killers, but they are also the biggest supporters. And let me repeat myself. So the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is not the only author and creator of these killers, but they are also their biggest supporters. They have been dismantling the laws that once ensured criminals were held accountable for their actions. This party has allowed known murderers like Donovan Bulby Bennett to roam freely and even put him on a pedestal. Yes, that is true. Renita Adams said it. So Donovan Bulby Bennett, when he was Jamaica's most wanted man, is being treated like a hero for taking the lives of fellow Jamaicans. So the youths in Jamaica look up to him as someone to emulate. So as a result, our young men aspire to be like Donovan Bulby Bennett, inspired by the fame and admiration he received for killing Jamaicans. So while the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, which was the government in power, enables killers, the actual victims are the innocent citizens who have lost their lives and their family left devastated. It is time to hold the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, which pretends to be a political party, accountable for their actions and demand justice for the lives lost. Together, we can restore accountability, ensuring criminals are held responsible for their crimes. Let your voice be heard. Vote for a party that prioritizes justice and the safety of its citizens. Yeah, so we see today now where the Prime Minister, we see someone sending me a clip where the Prime Minister say enough is enough. Hey look, if you notice, the Prime Minister, will tell you already, and most of you go to vex. The Prime Minister is Michael Manley 2.0. It's as simple as that. This man is very sympathetic to criminals. Yes, at one time and at one point in his political career, even at the first term, when he used to talk about human rights. Because he's an advocate for Indicom too, he's one of the sponsors and supporters. But he realized now that I make a big mistake, and he should apologize to the Jamaican people for voting for Indicom. You understand? And for a man who's from Spanish Town, if it wasn't for detective like Idol and Tony Fry and Kelso Small, he would not have that peace and tranquility he experienced growing up in the 70s, 80s. If I'm not mistaken, maybe he's a year older than me, or maybe we are the same age. You understand? I don't really follow up them, you understand? But I know that one of my schoolmates who went to St. Catherine with him in 6th form, Garrett Rule, who's a nephrologist, a doctor, a specialist in cancer, is his schoolmate, and they know each other well. I have a cousin that used to go to catching with him too. But, she lives in America. She's an attorney. You understand? I don't know him. Never see the man in person. The man have been at Towile, representing Towile, that part of Kingston Lesson as a member of Parliament for years, and I have never met him, and I don't know him. I'm the kind of person where I never run behind politics. I just don't like politicians, period, because I know that there's no honest politician. I have seen what they have done to my hometown where I was born, raised. You understand? And I did not like, because of that, all the memories that I have of politicians is nothing good. You understand? So I never cuddle up or kiss up the politicians. That is just me. So together we can restore accountability, ensuring that criminals are held responsible for their crimes. You understand? So thanks for joining us in shedding light on these crucial issues. Yeah, so remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, subscribe. Yeah man, subscribe to our channel. Click on the bell. Yeah, and look here, and the bell is not a labor right bell. People, look man, when you click on the bell is a YouTube bell that whenever you get notification of whenever we release a video, so you'll be the first person to get it. So that is what the bell is for. You understand? The bell is for nothing else. And give the video a thumbs up. Not no like, thumbs up. Thumbs up the video. Yes. Share the video with your friend, your family, your neighbor, your co-worker, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your matey. Yeah man, because a woman have matey and all them things there. You understand? So, and man too. Because sometimes man not even know say them a share the same woman and all them things. Because some woman good enough, especially Jamaican women. Hey, some of them can have 10 man and not even. Believe you me. You understand? So comment below. Yeah, join the channel. Yeah, there's a link on YouTube on the YouTube where you see right beside the Jamaica Young Police logo. Yeah, join it. And you can join the Patreon. When you join the Patreon, you'll be able to see videos that you can't see on YouTube due to YouTube policies. Because if we post those videos on YouTube, you know that YouTube we get a link on the channel and eventually, you understand? So that's how it is. So just remember to do that and comment below. So together we can make a difference. Together we can make a difference in Jamaica. Innocent lives are lost every day to senseless acts of violence. The people cry out for justice, for accountability, yet some seem more concerned with protecting the killers rather than the victims. Lisa Hanna, a prominent figure in Jamaican politics and a member of the PNP LGBTQ+ criminal organization, has become known for her excuse for mental illness, a convenient way to avoid holding murderers accountable for their actions. I know the liberal them always come up with some little thing, so them you're going to hear her in a parliament. I said them need to release one study as if Jamaica is some first world country. Government everything did is social spending pan this and pan that. Look here man, the whole of we are mad people at Jamaica, so the whole of we not kill off each other. The thing is that the Jamaican people, the youth them, the reason why them glorify killing is that when you kill people, you hear your name on music, you hear your name in a dance, you hear your name in a club. How about now, it's supposed to turn around and the selectors them and the sound them, the only people them big up in a dance are the youth them who go school and do well in a school, and the youth them who have career. The ones them who are criminal, you don't give them no eartime because that's what they want. Because them know, once them get this them rise to prominence as a gun, as a killer and them thing there, that is good for them. So we don't want that. You understand? We don't want, the criminals them to have that. Because once you take away that from them, you take the oxygen out of the room for them, because them all them want is just this popularity thing and man say them a killer as if them cannot die. And most of the time when them friend kill them or the security force. You understand? So not once Lisa Hanna and the PNP LGBTQ+ criminal organization have supporting hanging of murderers, a punishment that would bring justice and closure to grieving families. But why? Because it was her party that dismantled the justice system, making way for their criminal supporters and activists like Tesha Miller, Andre Blackman Bryan, Donald Zeke Phipps and other killers, all aligned to the PNP criminal organization. Lisa Hanna and the PNP criminal organization expect Jamaican people to give them their trust and support while they cater to the killers and abandon the victims of crimes. Lisa Hanna is not an advocate she claims to be. She's a fraud and excuse specialist who wants murderers to roam free instead of rotting in jail for the rest of their lives. So we're gonna pause right now because we want you to listen to what Lisa Hanna is saying. You watch, you listen, and you decide. Because we know them saying, I say, yeah, boy, we don't like PNP and them thing. We don't like criminal. I don't saw it go. But I tell you that straight up. We don't like criminal over here. I will say it in our interest. So I just saw it go. We feel like criminal. Criminal are parasites. So you watch, you listen, you decide. Lisa and I in our own words in Parliament. Hear her.
Point, because we come here so often to decry. When the Prime Minister saw my face when he was making the statement, he realized I was frustrated. And I think all of us are frustrated in here because it feels like an echo chamber at this point, because we come here so often to decry, bemoan, and pay condolences to victims of violent crimes. But the situation is even more dire. I mean, there was about 3 weeks ago, during the week, 32 Jamaicans were murdered. And if you look at the international benchmark of what a civil war is, it is 30 per 100,000.
Member, you're now venturing into other areas.
No, Madam Speaker, I'm not. The reason why I mentioned that, and it is really 52, we're at 52 murders per 100,000 in Jamaica. Prime Minister, the reason why I mention it is this. We often come to Parliament to talk about laws, Bail Act, Firearms Act. And Madam Speaker, the reason why I mention the statistics, and if the Minister of Information, I believe, would allow the Speaker to hear, there is a real form of post-traumatic stress disorder that our children are facing in this country. And psychiatrists will tell you that if children are exposed to enough trauma, they develop psychoses, they develop paranoia, they develop mental illnesses where they get hallucinations and delusions. And sometimes those become permanent in their early 20s. I raise it because we never seem to tackle the real elephant in the room, which is that many of our children, first of all, are devoid from making moral decisions because they're not taught how to make decisions, and they grow up with a particular element of how to deal with conflict. If you have a young man, Prime Minister, or beating another one over his shoes, nearly unconscious, you realize at the point we're at. I grieve for this country. All of us do. Because even though we have and we believe that we are safe, we could be in a situation where a gunshot is fired and we get caught in the crossfire. Buju Banton have a song where it says step up, and it is, you know, solid composure, youth, your head can't sick, woman and picnic still off limits. That no longer exists in Jamaica.
So if you listen to what this lawmaker is saying, you know, she's giving credence and she's supporting violence against Jamaican people based on what she had repeat what Buju Banton has said in his music, all women and children off limits. So that is her tacit way of saying, yeah, you can't kill other Jamaicans, you know, but don't kill women and children. Or about not killing anyone. You understand what I'm saying? But it's her party, you know, that dismantle the justice system, and it's her party that have all the garrisons that breed up the murderers in Jamaica. So we just want, I just hope you're getting it, you know, to show you where these people is coming from, where she's coming from. Hypocrite. Listen, you notice who she's defending. She's defending the murderers, not the victims. She's talking about bemoan and moan and condolences. So just listen where she's going with her argument. Listen. Because them know say most of the PMP voters them and supporters them hand over them brain to them. Because them are idle again, them can't think. I am from a PMP community, you know. So that's why them, it boggles them, it's worried them, you know. I am able to think. And I'm not like a Mutty Scott or a Derek Powell or Kirk White and all them people. They look here what PMP they do, and I'm still a PMP. Me, I can't think. I don't care about no politics. I care about people's lives. So you watch, you listen, you decide. So we continue the journey, you know, because we like to educate people.
Everybody going to get mowed down. Once they feel that you've done something to them, we are at a mental illness crossroads in this country. Never before am I witnessing the kinds of crimes, violent crimes, sick crimes, contract killings. It is almost a den of destruction that we're living in. And so, Prime Minister, every time a child is killed, are we going to come here? I've said before, you have a committee You have a commission that is looking at some of the socio-economic, socio-cultural, mental health issues. It has Dr. Maureen Sams-Vaughan, Dr. Herbert Gale. It is a bipartisan commission. You've established it. The committee needs to hurry up with its work. There are preventative measures that need to be put in place. And I'm asking you, I don't want to come back here. If it means, and I've said before, Madam Speaker, can we all even have a joint, can we come to Parliament for one day as parliamentarians and try and sift through all of the different elements that we must do? Let us show the country once and for all that we mean business. Let us take a 2-day retreat where the constituency presentation, where the sectoral, where the whole heap of something when the picnic them are dead off. And I'm tired. The Prime Minister is tired. The whole of we, you're tired. But we still come and we do it. So, Madam Speaker, that commission needs to come to Parliament and present. I know the Prime Minister implemented it. I want to see what recommendations they have. That commission has actually said, Dr. Herbert Gale says it's going to take 15 years, a generation to change it. A whole generation, but we have to start. Or you're going to have more children's throats being slashed and people doing all kinds of things. So the 3 questions, Madam Speaker, and thank you for your indulgence and for your latitude. When will that commission complete its deliberation? Can the Parliament come together as a bipartisan room to sift through those urgent pieces of legislation that we must get going? And 3, and I know there are committees that do it, but I think we can fast track some things in the urgency. And Prime Minister 3, what can we do as a Parliament to demonstrate to the people that we serve that we really mean business in terms of people who kill? Because up in Top House Hall in Clarendon, you know, them kill a 82-year-old man and chop him up. 82 on Sunday. Why you not go just thief the man things and leave? You have to chop him up? Why? So what can we do as a Parliament? Let us not keep coming back here ad nauseum, Prime Minister. Let us do something urgent and critical on behalf of our people.
Thanks, Member Hanna.
I think when the Prime Minister saw me.
Yes, ma'am. I know some of you, especially, you know, the viewers, who cannot think, yeah, boy, because I have a wife, pretty like Lisa Hanna. My wife prettier than Lisa Hanna. My wife here longer than Lisa Hanna. Natural. Yeah, I'm going to talk to women, they're false. So I want to just get that in your head. My wife prettier than Lisa Hanna. My wife here longer than Lisa Hanna. Period. I'm going to talk to ugly women. You understand? No disrespect to other women, because God make all of them. So, you hear what Lisa Hanna said. So Lisa Hanna is behave like is either she oblivious to the facts what is happening in her own party, because everything that is happening in Jamaica, you know, it's her party, you know, the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization dismantle everything that was there, and now they come in. You see, it's excuse them making now for murderers, you know. I tell you, you know, and the labor right that fall right into the trap. Or everybody now get up and kill other people. It's what kind of madness this, but not even in America them do such thing. But I spend money on social issues, but look here, man. For a man take somebody's life, you lose yours. I just saw it go. Why you not advocate for that? Don't you see what your party? See a friend here, Donna Scott Motley. She said 50 years is too much of killers. So you think so the killers them now see it? She said your political party, your criminal organization where you represent, and them are defend the killers them in a parliament. You know, see that? So alright, Lisa Hanna, and my PMP LGBTQ plus Speedy Gonzalez. Let me remind you now again, because this is like for you 4th time now we're gonna play this. Because we thank whichever government why we can get things straight out of Parliament, so them can't hide and do things in the night like how them dismantle. You know, when Edward Seaga and over about Jamaica and give Michael Manley a murder, was murder, you know. And them dismantle it, you see, PMP criminal organization, and them even dismantle it more after Zeeks was convicted for 2 murder, the rear admiral. So, and now she pretend like say boy, like the labor right them. And them do it, The labor, them just go along with them, especially one named Delroy Chuck. As because they must read the riot act to him and tell him, say, hey, look here, is either you pull up yourself or we kick you out of the party. Because Delroy Chuck thinks just like all the PMP LGBTQ plus criminals them in a criminal enablers in a party they think, Cause him used to make excuse to them, So say I must say I don't know, I must or really strong read it riot act to him, Cause the Prime Minister, is just like them, Him very sympathetic to criminals, It's because of the people now. The people say no, enough is enough. Them tired of the killing. So that's why mafia go. So he move with the tide. You understand? So we'll continue the journey. So we're going to let you hear what Lisa Hanna, she don't know what is happening in her own party. To make you hear, the same criminal them. That's why I tell you, them all you say, what lied eat people with good memory. So you're refreshing the memory. You watch, you listen, you decide. Yeah, so we have come to the end of part 1. Unmasking Lisa Hanna, the pretty liar, the unconscionable liar, that, tricking the Jamaican voters that, that she cares about them, in which it's a lie. She don't care about the Jamaican children who are being killed. She care about the killers who are doing the killing, because she's making excuse and laying the case for them to make the killers less accountable for their crimes. And next thing they're telling you about rehabilitation, because none of them have experienced what people within the communities have experienced of losing their loved ones. So that's the reason why Lisa Hanna can be out there saying all of these garbage, because she know that most of the Jamaican people, they have short memories. Most of them, they're ideologues. And one thing, if you say something about somebody that they don't like, they're upset with you because the truth hurts them. They don't like to hear the truth. So what Lisa Hanna is doing here, she's planting the seed of lying and use deceptive method to control the narrative that, I am looking out for you guys. She's not. She's looking out for the murderers. She and Donna Scott Montley and the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. At no time you haven't heard her came out in support. What kind of sentence? What are the appropriate sentence for us to give these killers? But yet she's talking about one day retreat. Retreat for what? Talk about madness. Talk about mental health. You ever see none of these killers mad? But they're mad. Let me say the whole of we mad then. All of we in Jamaica mad. Everyone of we is Jamaican mad. And traumatized from all like criminal them because of your criminal organization contribute to that. Dismantle all of the laws, them dismantle the police force. Effective policing. They are the ones that respond. Your criminal organization, the PMP, LGBTQ plus criminal, is responsible for the decadence and the murders that's going on in Jamaica. Have yourself up. We come to the end of part 1 of this conversation about Lisa Hanna being pretty liar. Yeah, the pretty liar, deceptive liar. You understand? Very deceptive and using words, to make an excuse of murderers. So we are wondering what she knows about the killing of Philip Parwell baby, because I have noticed this after they had found the remains of the baby and the baby mama. That is when she started to echo. She wrote a thing in the same weekend and I addressed it in the Gleaner, and now she's on the floor of Parliament, and at no time she don't talk about the appropriate sentence for the murderers. So I'm beginning to wonder now if she knew something more than what she's saying about the murderers in Jamaica. Have yourself a beautiful day. Part 2 will be coming up shortly. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.